Hey everyone, this is the best smart toilet that you can get. I sincerely highly recommend it. As you saw, I didn't even touch it walking in and it automatically opened. I'm going to go ahead and wave my head in front of the sensor again. And there it goes. So if you're a man, you could just go ahead and swipe your foot in front of that sensor again, and you can actually go ahead and not hit the toilet itself. The cool features about this is that this all the settings have 5 different warmth settings on there. So you have your toilet seat heater, you have the water temperature, and you have the dryer of the bidet that's built into this thing that all have different heating temperatures that you can tailor to your liking. Another cool thing is that you can actually either have this light on or off depending on your liking. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this lid with the remote. It's gonna go ahead and close the covers. You have your LED, and this is actually where you're gonna kind of see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for each of the heating settings. So that way you know what the temperatures are for each thing on your liking. But the cool thing about this too is that the bidet itself has a self-cleaning nozzle. So you don't have to worry about wiping it down or anything. And it hides itself and then comes out, which I'll show you guys here in just a little bit. The cool features, like you're already seeing, like the lid is auto open. Um, and on the back, this is like a quick option if you don't have the remote to either do the dryer or the bidet. If you switch it back toward the back of the toilet, it's going to be the dryer, and the front will be the bidet part. There are various settings, and you can control the position of the bidet with your remote. And I'll just go through some of these right now. So always keep handy the start and stop. But you have a child setting, the behind setting, a female, and your dryer right here. And you can do it all from the remote, and it's going to activate all of this. You can control the water pressure, and then the position of the bidet itself. On this row, you have your hot cold on the bidet, and kind of like the position if you want it high or low on the bidet itself, and then your light, and then your water temperature or your temperatures of each of the different dryers, water temps. And then you have your seat cover. So this is just a cover, and then you have your seat itself where you can raise and lower from the button, and then you can just power off the whole thing if you would like. Another cool feature like this, if your power goes out, this has a 9-volt battery, so you can still flush, so you don't have to worry about whether or not your smart toilet is going to work in a blackout for whatever reason. Let me go ahead and show you guys actually how the bidet looks. So I'm actually going to activate it right here on the remote. So I'm gonna go ahead and click this, and you can see it going right there. And there, it's gonna come out, and it's going to squirt me. So there it goes, and I'm gonna go ahead. The water is warm right now. I'm gonna go ahead and click stop. I don't want to get sprayed by water. But then as it goes into, you see a bunch of water squirting out and everything. That actually cleans the nozzle. And then if I were to get up from the toilet, it's actually going to flush. There we go. I did it, and then you're actually going to see pressure going that way, so make sure all the goodies go down the toilet. And then it's going to run around again just to make sure that you have a good, clean, refresh start for your. Like I mentioned already, you can change the position of the bidet as you saw the nozzle come out, so you can actually adjust it according to. I would show you the dryer, but you have to be sitting down for it to activate. I'm gonna go ahead and close this and give you guys a closer look at the LED screen. So here's the LED, and I'll show you. I'm gonna do the water temp, and you can turn up the temp. As you see, it's on 3 right now, and I have the auto open feature right next to my foot. And then you have your dryer settings for your temp right there, and then same thing for the seat, and you could adjust it to your like. I highly recommend this toilet. And ladies, I'm sorry, your man may be on the toilet just a little bit longer from what they do now, because this toilet is incredibly comfortable. It looks great, and it's going to change your whole bathroom look.